A long time ago, there was a man whose wife had a bad habit of gossiping. One night, he hung rice balls all over the branches of a tree. When he got home, he casually told his wife about it. She rushed to the village and spread the news everywhere. The villagers followed her to see for themselves, but when they arrived, there were no rice balls on the tree at all. In the old days, there was a woman who loved to gossip. She heard that the village chief was a bit overweight, and by the time she talked about it, the chief was as fat as a pig. This made the chief furious, and his wife couldn't swallow her anger. She gathered some people to confront the woman, but the woman had already hidden herself. No matter how much the chief's wife shouted and scolded, she couldn't find the gossiping woman and had to leave. At that moment, the woman, covered in pig manure, carefully emerged from the pig pen. Her husband was so angry that he scolded her for being a gossip. A few days later, the woman's mother-in-law called her over and told her to stop gossiping. The woman promised to change, but soon she forgot and annoyed her neighbors again. When they couldn't catch the gossiping woman, they turned to her husband and scolded him. Their son was also ostracized by the other children in the village. All these troubles were caused by the gossiping woman, who had brought her family into a difficult situation. The husband went to the wishing tree. His mother was bedridden and they had no money for medicine. With nowhere else to turn, he prayed to the spirits for help. To his surprise, a bag of gold coins fell right on him. He was overjoyed and ran home with the money, but he didn't get far before he stopped. He was afraid his wife would gossip about the gold coins, so he buried them in the ground. Then he took out some rice, shaped it into small rice balls, and stuck them on the branches of a tree. After he finished, he ran back home and casually mentioned to his wife that the tree was full of rice balls. When she heard that, she ran to the tree and was amazed to see the rice balls. She rushed back to the village and told everyone. The villagers followed her again, but when they got to the tree, there were no rice balls. They thought the woman was playing a trick on them and beat her up. At that moment, the husband appeared and took out the gold coins. The woman bit the coins and realized they were real. She ran back to the village again, saying there was gold buried under the tree. But this time, no one believed her. A woman washing clothes splashed water from her bucket on the gossiping woman. It was then that she came to her senses. She realized that talking too much had such a bad consequence. From that day on, she never gossiped again. In the end, the whole family lived a happy and peaceful life.